It's no secret I'm not a fan of the FLCL sequels. The original is pure perfection, and the sequels never tried to match the quality, but tried to artificially capture the success. The only one that almost worked was Alternative, but I still felt like it was lacking what made FLCL. It's 2023, and we now have 2 more seasons, and what I was shown surprised me. To quickly go over Grunge, it's fucking awful. Terrible use of the pillows, wonky animation, a story that goes nowhere, and Haruko just at her worst. Like, what was the point of her at all? Overall, 3 out of 10, only slightly better than Progressive. Now everything changes when we talk about the other new season, FLCL Shoegaze. Right off the bat, I'll mention that this is made by the same director of Alternative, and it shows. Not only is the animation appealing, but the director clearly took the criticism of Alternative and improved, and as a result, we got the best FLCL sequel yet. Of course, that's not really saying much, but this isn't just a half-decent show, it's actually good. The main characters are Masaki and Harumi, with a returning Connor from Alternative. Masaki and Harumi are fun. Masaki doesn't feel like a Naruto clone, something the other sequels kept doing. Like he's an actual character and even acts his own age. Harumi is a bit more one-note, but keeps the energy of Haruko in her absence. We'll talk more about that later. Connor is great to see again. The cast from Alternative was rather decent. So to have her return and display one of the main themes of the original here is great, and rounds off her character. That theme is growing up. When I say shoegaze, it's the first to feel like FLCL. What I mean is, it feels like the people working on this project are passionate about it, displaying the themes of growing up and puberty in their work, and being plain creative with it. The music by The Pillows always rocks, but the new tracks fit the themes they're in and feel at home with the series. Shoegaze isn't perfect. The ending gets a bit confusing, but if we're being honest, the OG did the same. My main issue with it is that it's too short. For some reason, Grunge and Shoegaze were split in half, with only 3 episodes for each. And if Grunge was just wiped off the face of the earth, so Shoegaze could get a full 6 episodes, we could have gotten something amazing, possibly. But alas, I still really like the end product. The show has a mystery about the tower and how it connects to our main cast of 3 that reminds me a lot of the mysteries of Medical Mechanica without it being a carbon copy. In the end, when everything is explained, while a tad messy, it ties everything together. The final episode has some real emotional moments that actually work due to you caring about the characters. Funny how that works, huh? Remember in my last FLCL video how I said the sequels would have been improved if Haruko wasn't there? Well, I like to say I was fucking right!
Stand up now and face the sun. Won't hide my tail or turn and run.
Well, Haruko is missed, and I wouldn't have minded a small cameo at the end. Like I said before, Harumi carries that energy, but puts her own spin on it. So it works. That's just it. It works. Shoegaze works. It's clear the director and the people working on this had an actual goal with the show, and mostly succeeded. It's not as good as the original FLCL because nothing will ever come near it. But that doesn't mean you can't make something good. Shoegaze is the best FLCL sequel because it makes its cast likable, gives an intriguing story, and understands what FLCL is, and tries to harken back to that feeling instead of artificially replicating it. I'm happy to say that I was proven wrong. You can make a good FLCL sequel, and while it could have been a lot better, I'm glad that I can say that FLCL Shoegaze feels like the proper sequel we should have gotten in the first place. But that being said, let's not go crazy. Fully Cully is something that should come back once in a while, and when done well, it can give that same feeling the original did to a new generation. I love Fully Cully, and at last I can say that there's a bit more of it I can recommend. Bravo Adult Swim and Yutaka Umura. You did good here.